everybody. So Marshmallow is here with me so that we can talk about our temperature blanket knit along for week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, week 17, because I am a little bit behind, which is why I had to count. So we are in week 17 for our temperature blanket knit along, and yeah, and I'm behind. I've been doing a lot of other things like getting these slow yarn crawl stuff ready and trying to get passports ready and trying to make sure that I had all the product that we needed to vend at Shuttlebirds. And then I'm teaching classes at Hoosier Hills Fiber Festival, June 3rd and 4th in Franklin, Indiana. So I was getting ready for that, and I was making sure that Laura had all the stuff she needed to vend at Lace Day for Portland Lace Society on May 21st from 10 to 2 at the Winona Grange. And you'll see more information about that coming out in the newsletter. Let's see, and what else was I doing? Okay, and now that I shooed Ina away, we can talk again. So let's see. Yeah, lots of fun stuff coming up. I'm teaching Mediterranean knotted lace at Fiber U in Lebanon, Missouri, July 9th and 10th. And then I'm also teaching tatting, both an online or a virtual class in July at the IOLI convention. That's International Organization of Lace Ink Convention. And I'm also teaching tatting all week long. So if you'd like to, you can sign up for the classes. Should be a lot of fun. But back to what we're here for, which is the knit along. We are doing our 17th square. And I started looking at my handy dandy little cheat sheet on which temperature color I needed this week, and I actually need blue moon for week 17. So that's what we're going to be doing. My high was 77 degrees, so I'll show you. It's over here. So my high was 77 degrees. Clearly I have a couple more weeks that I need to fill in because, you know, I'm behind. But let's turn the camera down, take a little look at what pattern we're going to do this week, and we'll get started at least for week 17. Okay, so here we are. This is my lovely temperature blanket along cheat sheet. So I am, of course, using my US 3 needles, my Mian cotton. I'm using Wednesday as my day for what temperature I'm choosing for the week. And again, it was 77 degrees, so I'm going to go over here to a blue moon right here, this lovely light blue. And now, let's see what I have for my pattern. So, remember, I am not using the US 4 and I'm not using the Erica Knight Gossypium cotton. We're just ignoring that. And I've already knit all of these, and I've already knit all 3 of these. And it looks like I only have horizontal parallelogram left on this page, so I think that's what we're going to do this week. So let's see what it's going to take. We're going to cast on 32 stitches, ignore the color because remember we're using blue moon. We're going to knit 1 row, purl 1 row, and then start following our chart and repeating the stitches between the red lines 3 times. But remember, I have sort of grayed lines because I didn't print in color. And then we're going to repeat the entire chart 6 times before we bind off. Now I have a feeling I'll have to repeat this chart 6.5 or 7 times, but I'll let you know that at the end. So let's Okay, so I went ahead and cast on, and I knit my first row, purled my second row, and now we're going to follow our chart. So for row 1, we're going to slip that first stitch, and then knit 5, purl 5, and repeat that 6 times across, ending with a knit 1. Now these are all stitches that we have done before. So the key is just counting. So slip 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now purl 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and knit 1. And hey, I have an error in my chart. This should be 3 times. All right, so if you're following along and using my blanket along pattern, I'll be updating this at some point, but right now you need to know that you only repeat the chart 3 times, not 6 times. That would have been 60 stitches. All right, now we are going to slip that first stitch and then knit 1, 2, 3, 4, and then purl 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the thing is, there's always 5 knit stitches in each repeat. There's 5 knit stitches and 5 purl stitches, but they shift as they go across. So what you are doing is just moving them over 3, 4, and 5. There's the knit 1, and now 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to knit 1 and then purl 1 to finish off that row. And that's what we'll keep doing as we go across. So we're going to, there will always be a total of 5 knit and 5 purl stitches. The only difference is that we shift them over 1 stitch on each row, and that is what is going to give us our horizontal parallelograms. So we'll start with 2 purl stitches, and then we're going to knit 5, 3, 4, and 5, purl 1, 2, 3, purl 2 more, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a really nice pattern if you are looking for something to carry along, because you can very easily see that your stitches are traveling in a certain direction. So you can continue to move your knit and purl stitches over. And the only thing you have to remember is that you knit the very last stitch on right side rows, purl the very last stitch on wrong side rows, and that you're slipping those stitches on each row. So we're going to knit 2 and then purl 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5, knit 1, 2, 3, and I have to think about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Now I'm on track. 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get this square finished, and then I will be back to show you the finished square, and I will tell you if I had to do 6.5 or 7 repeats of my chart in order to make my square square. And remember, that's really the key here, is we're just trying to make the square square. But look, you can already start to see that horizontal parallelogram appearing, and it'll look really cool. I love the combination of knits and purls. It's a very simple thing, but it's very effective for creating designs in your knitting. Okay, so I'm back and I finished. Oh, let me find the top and the bottom. It's my cast on. There we go. I finished my square. Now I did have to do 7 full repeats, not 6 like it stated, in order to make my square more square. But I really love the interplay of the knits and purls and the fun horizontal parallelogram that you get in this. So anyway, there is week 17's square. I will be back very soon with week 18's square as I try to get caught up. And it's almost time to start adding some patterns, because I don't have that many patterns left. I only had 24 patterns to start with. And clearly it's time. So maybe next week we will explore a new pattern. What do you think? That could be a lot of fun. All right, so I am going to do my very best to keep working on these videos and getting our next square ready to go. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to use that hashtag Black Sheep Fiber Emporium, hashtag Black Sheep Pearly Pirates if you are knitting along, because that will enter you in our quarterly contest. And remember, you can continue to enter that every day if you want, 2 or 3 times a day if you want. Every entry counts. And let's see, what else do I need to tell you? Make sure that you have followed us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok so that you catch all of the latest news. Make sure that you've signed up for our newsletter as well. I will see you all next time. Please take care of yourself.